So we've made our way back through the house. Luckily, nothing in the foyer has been disturbed. You don't hear any creepy crawlies too much in that section. So you go back through the dining area, and you enter the church. So just you see the doors opening up. Here you come in, and in front of you, you see Char, and standing behind her is Char. The thing that might strike you up above, through there, you can see Bjorn laying on the altar.
Sacrifice.
So along with Carl.
Better not.
So Carl is basically praying over Bjorn, and then Bjorn is bathed in the light coming through the stuff through there. So he's just, this silvery light. The place it might even seem a little bit brighter than it was. Come here, because you all have lit a new hope in this mansion, a hope that has been quelled for 900 years at least. So Bashar's like, by moving forward and discarding the weight of loss, you all have moved forward. It's like, I am proud of my mage.
Thanks, Mom.
So, and I have great faith that you will be able to complete me and prevent this awful place from happening for both you and me. So
we found out where Ravenloft is.
So good. So
is there any information that you have about surrounding towns between here and Ravenloft?
This is the first place I've ever been outside of Castle Ravenloft.
Okay. I didn't know if you've heard any talk or anything like that from any of the guards within Ravenloft or anything.
It's like I've literally just been a piece of my statue in here.
In the tower. Okay.
Yeah. So it's like, and until you set foot in here, she was dead.
Okay.
So the fact is that Maeve and Ashram came, like she was able to speak to them faintly.
Okay. So looking at the map, what is the distance from here to the I have it in there.
Because you know where Ravenloft is.
Yeah, I do. I mean, looking at the map, I'm not looking at Ravenloft yet. What is the distance from here to the town of Valakai? You just had it out.
I don't. There it is. It blended in with the keyboard.
Like, you just had the thing.
But I can tell you the exact distance.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
Okay.
So we were right in here. So
right there.
Here.
And you said.
And the town of Valakai's right there. So you gotta go this way. Because to me, that is the next step along the journey to Ravenloft, which is here.
Show me where it is.
All right,
We're here.
Is here, and Valakai is right there. And
Town of Valakai.
yeah, I don't know if you need it on this one.
Yeah. All right. So, do you wish to stay on the roads or go through the woods?
On the roads.
On the roads? Are you sure we want the roads?
I don't want the woods with werewolves
I'm
rolling
just
around.
thinking it'd probably be best to travel like between.
Well, I want to find the distance first. I mean, if we can make it there in the day,
I was gonna say traveling time should be like 7 to 7.
yeah.
Well,
I mean,
I have the exact travel.
that's what I'm saying. I mean,
Well, we could-
if we
Doesn't
can do
matter
it
where we go as long as it's daylight.
Yeah.
I mean,
At
we get from
daylight.
point A to point B.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to do.
Following the roads at normal pace. This is not trying to be stealthy
No
or
speedy
sneaky
with it.
or
Get
cautious.
a move on.
Or cautious. About 2 hours.
2 hours.
That's not bad at all.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's at moving normal pace
So we can actually,
So it'd be about 4 hours if you're.
we can actually take that right there.
Lackadaisical. Yeah.
We can take that one slow and stealthy to get there and assess the situation of the town. And my goal is, if it's possible, we stay there for a day.
If
And
it's
try-
safe.
That's what I'm saying. If it's possible, we stay there for the day and try and bring some joy and hope to the people of Valley Valley.
And food. And herbs.
And of course Ashburn and May think purpose over joy. And,
We all have our goals, but they all.
Oh, and keep an eye out for people who are colorful.
Yeah, because they actually have a soul.
Light,
Yeah.
hope, and compassion.
So now the thing is, do we want to disguise ourselves as people without souls?
No, we can't bring hope without souls.
Just to get there.
it's just like the fact. Look, anything evil is going to know you have a soul. You can't.
It doesn't matter
You
what
can't
color
hide that.
you're wearing.
You can't hide that fact.
Okay.
I don't think we'll be able to bring them joy by lying to them to begin with.
I wasn't saying
Well,
lie
I
to
mean,
them.
disguising ourselves without a
I was
soul
just
would be
trying to-
something that.
He's talking about the journey there.
The journey. Just to try and keep bad stuff off of us. That's what I was.
So,
Because they need some love. They need some happiness. They need some hope. I know one great way of spreading love.
Oh, Jesus.
they do
What? I mean, you shake your head at me, and I'm talking about music here.
Sure you are.
Talking about music.
Love and happiness is through the music.
So,
You're the one that with the pervert mind.
Oh, no.
No, I sit there.
Dink
so
is.
let's say
Dink.
like Dink's rubbing off on you.
Yeah. I
No,
know.
that was his goal.
I mean, oh yeah, I definitely have a goal of rubbing off on you.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that.
It's like,
It's like sort of walked into that.
I did.
Yeah, so two,
Can't
Right
even
foot,
there.
left foot,
two,
hop.
2 points.
Can't even.
So, Carl notices that Maeve has something on her back.
On my back?
And that's the only way you can carry that sword.
The great sword.
Yeah, like it's not, you couldn't wield it, but you could strap it to your back.
What do you want with my sword?
So, Carl's like, that's in my book.
And
It's like it's the Lord Commander's sword. It is the shining beacon of our order.
Godfrey
It's like, where did you get that?
Godfrey did speak of needing a captain, and Carl would be the best candidate for being the captain, since he's from here and he's of the order. I mean,
And he has a soul.
I know as much as Char would like that sword. I think Godfrey
Do
needs
you
it.
want it,
Or Carl needs it.
So in your head, Char's like, it's like this blade is painted for us.
Here, Carl. Have the sword.
Carl.
So
Don't kill.
Carl holds this great sword, and he has his broken sword, and he has this great sword. So both, and he sheathes them both. You know, the one that.
May, would you be able to cast mending on his broken
Oh,
sword?
it's already been spiritually mended.
Yeah, spiritually, but physically.
Mindy Min.
So he doesn't want you to touch it.
I'm kind of doing. You not
You
want me
will
to
take
touch
this
it.
blade.
No, well, the blade is infused with the relevance that came before. Like he set them free and gave them hope. So it's got spiritual. It's got
Yeah,
like,
well, I mean, that's just
It has radiant. The blade is now a radiant blade.
Now think of it like this way, good Coral. You can earn the right to be called Lord Commander by helping us return the head of your dragon from the castle that we now know the location of. Will you come with us to earn your right to be called captain?
So Carl is looking from the door that you came from. Carl sees Godfrey. So with his crest and all beat up, and the doors creep open silently, but he can see these armor just like the relics they saw before. And the five knights are there in a V, and they all hold up their swords and kneel down on the backside, swearing allegiance to Carl, the possible new Knight's commander. So, and they sort of fade away.
I take that as a yes, sir.
Carl's not saw it.
Oh, well, he hasn't said anything to me. I'm like, is that a yes?
So yeah, he's just standing and he looks at the sword. So and he holds it up, and it glistens blue in like silver, but a cold steely. So he says with this blade I will take Strahd's head to reclaim the head of my master.
I take that as a yes.
So he said, I will go with you, and I will also try to help any other knights of the Silver Dragon.
So you can show this sword to a bunch of the reverends, and hopefully you can help keep them from attacking us, because most of them probably fall under.
As long as you all can keep, because it depends on their hatred and what's kept them here.
Yeah,
So
I mean, I'm not expecting that sword to keep all of them off of us.
yeah. So but you do have.
But one deterred is one we don't have to fight.
Well, that's true, because once they're on your bad list, they will keep coming, and keep coming.
Yes. And it only takes them a few days to regenerate once we kill them.
Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's just a few hours on the level. So Sora sits here, and again she pulls out her sword that she sheathed earlier. And she holds in front, and it's a great shining purplish blade that it glistens. It almost looks black, but it also looks purple, sort of shines, and you tell. And behind her is this great moon. So black moon that is with waves of purple light. And she steps in and through, and she says, "With this, I leave you my last gift. The gift of no loss and sorrow." So the gift of no regret. When she steps through, she disappears, and through that is there.
Hey guys!
So a familiar voice sounds from this mighty purple and black armor.
What's up?
With several rings of shards, including a great ring. And when you try to look through this ring, it's always black in the middle with the purple ring emanating it, so you can't see through, even though it looks hollow. Her hammer mace, which is as big as a hammer, so is adorned with several also rings. And then there's also a ring on her back flowing through her cape. This ring's different colored. It's more black, and then the cape itself is the purple.
Just like
I reach into my bag and grab some dirt and rub it on my face.
in your eyes. So Char steps around, and you can tell that he has very similar armor. It's just a lot smaller.
Do I get nothing?
not a lot smaller.
The big red machine is smaller.
So do we
I'm
need,
just standing on a rock. That's
Yeah,
all.
like
if
you
you were
put
to
a
put,
base on
if
it,
you
I
were to
wouldn't
actually
put a
put
base
him up
on it
beside
where it
of me,
stands so
like,
high. If I
we'd
could
be
take that
we're
base
the
off
same.
without breaking it, I would. That little black
It
doesn't
was
mean-
never an intention to be bigger.
When can I give him the ring, the companion ring? Can I just go ahead and do that?
Yeah, you can go over and give him.
You want a friendship ring?
Oh dear.
Here you go.
Right, I will add that ring. With that ring, if you or her get knocked down to 0, once a day?
I think so.
I think it's once a day. You will be put down to 1 instead of 0.
Almost like a life tether, but not.
And you can heal each other, I think.
Yeah, and
Which
you
I
can,
think-
and you can heal each other.
Because I think it's like cure wounds, but the range of 30 feet.
Yeah, so
I'm not
but that's
sure.
if you don't have it attuned to anyone else. She's now given that.
Yeah.
When I get more rings, I need more people.
so
Yeah, you are.
is there a nickname coming along that's calling you the big purple machine now?
No.
I mean, you and that great big maul of yours.
Just
I mean,
Ashram.
yeah.
Just a little tankier in
The
there.
purple people eater.
I try to help absorb a little bit
Purple
more of the
Peter.
smack now. just a little bit.
No. So again, you are, like
Yes.
Shar has gotten into both. You are the first of her dark justice years. So you all don't know. Like no one else knows those, but
I would rather sign a contract with Goody than to work with Charlotte.
so you don't know anything about that.
Actually have that
so don't
active
meta.
right now.
So they've not crossed the line yet.
We're still being good. You still
Yeah.
like me, Dinky.
I love you.
Okay.
I love you.
Love you, especially them horns, apparently.
You can touch them if you want.
Well, I'd like to touch more than just the horns.
So,
I like to pull them.
Yeah.
I grab life by the horns.
that could be death too.
Yeah.
Could be death.
Don't touch my horns.
So okay.
Unless you want to be a horn.
So there is still time in the daytime. So
How many hours until
Yeah,
dark?
I heard that.
it's like that only took like an hour or so to do all that.
So-
Sure, but I think it was.
So you've still got several hours.
I don't think we need to waste the day. I think we should go ahead and see if we can't make our way to Valakai.
And perhaps there we can find some pack animals to help us along the way.
You don't really pack anything other than foot unless you want to ride stuff. Is that what you're looking for to
I
ride?
mean, we can try it, but
Information.
definitely
Supplies,
information.
allies.
And yes,
So okay.
I like where your head is.
All right. So
Where are we going?
We're going to Valakai.
you're going to Valakai the closest. So to save time. So generally you will roll into combat at least once every 30 minutes in Ravenloft.
Oh, nice.
So either you all can fight through it, or we can see how you are feeling by the time we get to Valakai by rolling.
I want to roll
It's
for
like
it.
you're
Don't
like,
expect
like-
me to be
roll.
still
I want to
so
roll
anymore.
for it.
So
Try and speed this along. I'd
Yeah.
rather roll.
Yeah, because most of the things you run into are it's not going to kill a group this size, but it's just going to drain you down.
Yeah.
Will you spell it?
Valaki.
So what I need.
I want to make sure that I didn't screw that up.
I thought it was
I
an
already
E.
wrote it down in ink.
I thought it was an E instead of an A.
No, Valaki.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Right.
So this is what we're going to do. I need everyone to count their spell slots.
Or
Including no, cantrips don't count, right?
No
Oh.
cantrips don't count.
I don't have a lot, so
4, 7.
Like,
So I have 11 free. No,
I
I
have
don't.
15.
Because I count, cast 2, so you're talking free
16.
or
No, like what you got left right now before you set out.
I have 11.
Yeah, you're free. 11.
I think
16.
What did you say?
He was trying to go by memory, but now
that,
it's
I
not.
mean, I'm pretty sure that I've got
You're 15.
11 left.
16.
If you haven't used any, it should
I've
be 16.
used-
Oh, he's used
okay.
some stuff through there. All right, so this is how it's going to work.
I have 12 left.
I'm not
That's
going to
all.
train you. So like what you say, you have 11. You'll roll a 12.
Okay.
So what you'll roll is a 10 and a 6. So what did you have? 12. So you roll a 12.
I mean, I don't really use a lot of spells. Well, I mean,
And that's how many we lose, is whatever's on the dice.
Yeah. How many
Okay.
did you have?
The top looking
So
one.
you'll roll a
This
10
one?
and a 6.
No,
How many?
this
Same.
one.
All right,
No.
10 and a 6.
This is
How many you
I
got
picked the
together?
wrong one. Sorry.
16.
That one.
So 10 and a 6.
this one.
So and what you
Yeah,
roll
no.
is how many you're going to
I don't have
subtract.
one then.
Here, you can use
That's
mine.
an 8.
This
Yeah.
This is how many you lose, right?
This one.
So how many you lose.
Spaceship is what I always think of with
I
that.
lost 3.
So 3 or 5.
That's a 5. And then do we pick which slot levels we lose?
So if I'm
7?
losing 9 or
You're,
7 what I
you're
have.
losing 9.
You lost how many?
What?
7?
You lost 7 spell slots then.
No, you lost 7 spell slots.
That's getting to the town, though.
That's getting to the town. That avoided.
But we can
Oh,
choose
as far as
which
combat or
level
whatever,
ones we
right.
lose.
Yeah.
So you don't have to eat all of you. Oh, let
So
me
4 combats.
now let me roll how bad the combats are, and I'll tell you what levels you'll take.
Okay.
Because I will roll the encounters. Because like really, if you run into like hordes of bats, I'm not going to be like, no one's going to take their like 5th or 6th level spells for hordes of
Yeah.
bats. Well, depends on the bats, but.
Depends on the bats.
Yeah, I need
These are some big bats.
Okay, so I'm going to roll first encounter. Holy crap! You ran into a Ravenloft.
Just one?
Yeah. So
Well,
I only lost 3, so.
Could we talk our way out of it?
so
We have Carl.
no, like this was not a like these are like if you encounter these, there are those that are here that you can talk to, but the encounters are like they're roaming mad.
Mhm.
So they look for anything with a soul to kill it.
Can I just lose 1 of each level since I only have 3?
Yeah, so that makes sense. All right, so that's the first encounter. So you all got past the Revenant. You run into like 6 Bavarian scouts. They're dressed oddly, so like really sort of loop wrapped. They got some stuff. They didn't respond to anything.
Yeah.
Like you all tried to talk.
I
to
would have talked our way out
Yeah.
of that one.
Well, like not these.
Do they
Like,
do they work
they-
for Strahd, or
they-
are they just like
they-
they don't trust us?
They would surprise attack you. Like they hide.
They're
and stuff.
highwaymen.
Yeah. So like they're not bandits.
I started saying it
Yeah.
sounds like bandits.
No, but they're like they got stat blocks and stuff. So like they hold completely still. That they got the drop on you all. So they actually do some hurting, but once you discovered they're there, you all would put them out. I've not rolled for your damage loss yet, but because that will be something else. Because I gotta decide how bad it is with the scouts. Because again, that's not awful. That's the second encounter. But these people, like I said, they've not responded to anything. They don't talk. They don't, like so far nothing. They've not responded to anything. Your third encounter, you run into 6 dire wolves. So they come running
Now,
out.
I would have tried to talk to them and do my animal friendship.
So they come through. You're at the crossroads at this point. There's a set of crossroads because you can look on the map as you're going. You see like the segments of it. It's a crossroads. When you get there, apparently they lie in wait and come and attack passerbys, and because it's a heavily, so this is like their hunting area. They come out. Bell attempts to talk to them, for no avail. Like they just come through and just, they ravage through. Again, you do take care of them. So you don't sense any souls in the they're there, but they're not. So there's no animal spirit in them. They're animals, but they're husk like. So you feel like it's just husks.
Okay.
So I would actually say Ashton probably felt like those commoners that you attacked earlier. They didn't have any, anything that you can even talk to. No sorrow, no loss, because they're just empty. So Dink would probably feel that something's off with them too. Last encounter. You run into a bunch of bland commoners.
Oh, that ain't nothing.
You run into 18 of them.
That still ain't nothing.
So
That ain't nothing.
they are outside the town.
They should be squishy.
They're outside the town, chanting something about no entry and no entry, no exit. They try to block your way. I'm assuming that you're probably going to talk, so we just come through, but they start attacking you with pitchforks and stuff right off, and sickles. Just, the second you try to speak to them, it's like it's in a rage, like almost like a rage, a blind rage.
So I can't get any answers from them.
There's nothing behind their eyes. Think sees
Cone breath of dragon breath, and they're all dead.
So okay. So if anyone has any abilities, it's like how many wild shapes do you have?
5, isn't it?
I'm like, it's at least 4.
I think you're at 5 right now.
I'll have to find the right
So how many special abilities do you have? I know you have your channel divinity, but what's anything that has a checkbox other than your spell slots?
Hang on.
Oh, it says I only have 3. I have 5 uses of the star map, if that's
Yes,
not right.
she has it. Like her wild shape is not like your standard wild shape.
Nope. Glasses.
Glasses.
I'll come back to you.
The print is too small.
Do you have anything under your features and traits extra? I don't know. So far, I've not really found too much that you want.
Arcane recovery, but it's only 1.
Yeah, that's only on a short rest too.
Remember, I also have the cosmic element.
Divination
Or we know
wizard.
Those are just spells.
I'm like, I can't really think of anything besides, because she didn't take lucky, so
I have one.
yeah, lucky is great. That is a
So, okay.
Just spells.
So at the level of the stuff you all ran into, I don't think that you all will be breaking out a ton of stuff.
I did. I kept everybody healed through all of it.
Do you
I
have any
lost 14 spells.
So,
Jeez.
14 out of your 16?
well, this
Yep.
I lost 7.
I mean, yeah, if he lost that many, surely we didn't take damage.
yeah, well, you all still took some damage because most of these things average 1d8.
Well, and we still had your temp and your max.
Yeah, so still had that. So using your temp and your max, here's a d100. Roll how many points that you lost.
If you roll a
Each
100.
of us roll, or what?
Yes, each person rolls.
Do I then get a roll of D100 to see how much of it I healed?
Oh no, this is down afterwards.
60?
60.
All right, because his healing's still there, all that stuff. So
Yeah.
if someone happens to who rolls over what they have, like your healing will prevent that. No one will.
You can't do it on the table.
Yeah, you gotta
on the
put it-
box.
You need to take that off and put it on someplace level. Because it's the
41.
Oh, yeah.
No? Yeah, 41.
I thought it was 14 at first.
Like, that'd have been wonderful.
That would have been great.
Yeah, that one would be one.
Great!
$83.
Hmm?
I was just being stupid.
I think
41.
I'm 41. Yeah.
So 41 damage.
Ashley?
Oh,
She's
I'll
back
pass
there.
it
What did you
over
roll?
there so that you all...
Oh,
Then
Yes!
41 damage, yes.
I bowled.
Yeah, so it's all right, 41. The temp goes off first.
God!
50, is that 77?
77.
77?
Wow, you rolled to keep yourself up.
Yeah, so I was the one getting mashed.
Oh, what?
to see how many health points you lose.
66.
All of them.
Ironic.
Don't you think?
I have 99, funnily enough. Ha ha.
Which spell slot do I get rid of?
But no one falls into despair. No one no one went under 0, right, to get exhaustion.
7.
Nope.
No. So how do we decide which spells again?
Is that just up to them to decide, or
What?
The
how many
spell
spells you
slots.
lose? Which level and which slots?
With those type of things, I don't think anyone would use their 6th level spell.
Yeah, so like lower level
I
stuff.
have a 6th level.
I mean, I could have, but
Well, I think you have a 6th.
I
Oh
have
wait, you don't have it
5th.
yet.
I have 5th, 7th, and 9th.
Yeah, but those aren't spell slots involved.
No, they're just
Abilities.
But you've already burnt most of those.
Just burn all your first level ones.
Yeah, start from the bottom and work your way up.
The bottom.
the bottom
First,
one.
then
Oh.
second, then third.
Okay.
I just burnt one of each because I only
Yeah.
did 3. So
So, and you all have been dragging Bajorn with you.
we need a
So, I mean,
cart or something.
That's what I said. Beast of burden.
yeah. Well, luckily, that's probably why you all took so much damage because Carl's probably been protecting him.
Can I put him in my shadow trove?
Couldn't I have just let him ride the dragon?
Yeah, like
You could have. It's like the ladder. You didn't think.
But you still.
Did you think of it?
But you all still needed to carry.
Then shut up.
You still needed to carry Bajorn.
Yeah, one
So-
way or another, he was
He
carried.
can just ride the dragon. Yeah, big deal.
You know, so and then we'll need to ask Char Char to roll his stuff going too. Charlie. Like seriously, I'm really surprised he didn't pop
I
up.
text him. He's not text back, so
He may have fallen asleep.
no, not him.
Question mark?
So,
Definitely not him.
so okay.
Maybe he's on another date and he just didn't tell us.
Another one.
Which village? Valak?
So did we make it into
Valaka?
town of Valaka?
Yeah, like you all got
Okay.
you all got past the commoners that was outside, which was right. It's just in both kids.
Okay. So looking, is there a gate to the entrance of Valakai, or is Valakai actually? I mean, is it?
There is a wall.
There is a wall.
Apparently. Like,
Okay.
'cause like I said, I have not looked at Valakai much yet, but I do have a map,
Okay.
a closer map of Valakai.
Nice.
Text him and see if he won't come.
Already
You want?
texted him earlier.
You want?
But yeah, like every one of those those letters on the maps, I got
Yeah.
Valakai.
So
Of course, I've not.
we would be coming in from the west side. The town is not even a mile wide. Close. So it's a pretty decent sized town.
Huh?
Alright.
That's
So
Well, it's almost a mile.
yeah, that's what I'm
It's
saying. It's
almost
almost a mile.
Okay, so that's the old Settlers Road. You come up. You all ran into all the commoners that were. There's a few houses on the outside. As you come up and you see there's a wall. There's that's where you ran into the into the commoners.
So approaching the wall, is the gate closed?
It's like it is closed right now.
Okay. So do I see a way to open it, or is there a guard posted up on the outside of the wall?
There's some
Guards over top?
no. There should be some guards up there right now. So, but you don't see anything right
I
now.
don't see anything right now.
So,
Is the
do you call out?
no, not yet. Is the gate solid wood or
Yeah, it's solid, and you definitely barred on the other side.
okay?
Don't forget.
Is the wall from the gate? I mean, going north and south. What's it made of? Is it stone or is it?
It's heavy wood. So
Heavy
like
wood?
the whole fence around it is heavy wood.
Is there any cracks within this wood that I can peer through?
There's a few or whatever, but you can see the bars on the other side, so you can't really. But it's sort of dark on the other side.
Sort of dark.
So there's probably like a Sally Port. So there's probably here, and you pass through what's underneath, and there's probably something on the other side. So
Do I
it's
see a
like-
mist or anything like that hanging over this town?
Yeah, there's mist everywhere. You've not left mist. It's like
Not left
you know.
mist at all. Okay.
Yeah, you never saw the town until you got to the commoners on some of those beat up outer houses.
And you said that those commoners had no souls.
At least none of you all felt it, because I'd say that you should be able to feel it, because there's no joy to even touch. So one of
No
your
joy.
goddess's blessings.
So can I sense any form of presence within inside of these walls?
You don't really hear much. There's some
Still
creaks.
daylight.
Yeah,
So
like-
I do hear running water.
Well, no, when I say like creaks and cracks of the fence.
Oh, okay. Creaks and cracks.
Is it still daylight out? It hasn't gone to nighttime yet,
No.
right?
It's not- yeah, it's like
I mean, it's probably just after midday. Since we left pretty early.
yeah. So it took you a little over 2 hours to get here with the fights.
And so it's about midday.
I go knock on the gate.
I was trying to do this to easy, or
Oh, this is a village. So
yeah, I know, but I just want to make sure that there's not a million revelants inside that are going to rush us. But he already knocked, so
So you're not. So you hear a voice above you. It's like, are you with that rabble?
No, we just defeated the rabble.
So you all back up. The voice, look up and
Yeah.
you see what you guess you could call a guard. You know, it's got like a little leather hat and a spear. So and there's one's leaning over and there's another one with a crossbow aimed down.
They attacked us good travelers. We're here for commerce and rest.
Where are your wares if you're here for commerce? It's like all I see is you carting a dead body.
that body's not
It's
dead.
not man. This man is not dead.
No, commerce as in we bring commerce, and I show a big bag of gold.
Oh, and it's like, why do you have a demon with you? Pointing to Char.
He's not a demon.
And why do you why do you have another demon pointing to your horned lady?
Have
Dink,
not
you better defend me.
That's okay. A, the big red. Let me get to it. A, the big red machine there is a dragonborn. He's no devil. And B, that tiefling, she is a fling, and trust me, she is wild.
I'm not sure that was
Have you not seen many travelers through the mist?
It's like it's been 500 years since any travelers would ever come through here.
Yeah. So,
So like the
Surprise!
yeah, like the other village, there's like stories, but again, it's been 500 years. So all I see is like a demon-looking thing with horns, and you see like a dragon thing. You know, the only dragon that we speak of is cursed. It's like,
well, obviously this one right here is not cursed.
I can't remember their names. What's the name of the people that live here?
Barovians?
No, the Barovians are the commoners, but it's the gypsy equivalent. They're called something. Let me see if I can find it right quick. I'm drawing a blank, but so. But are you with? Are you with the nomads?
No.
Like you travel like them, light and quick. It's like
We've just recently arrived, friend.
it's like no one comes and goes here.
Well, if you open the gate, we can say that's a lie.
So 3 more guards come up with crossbows.
We come with no ill intent.
It's like
We
Can I
come,
show him my dragon?
No.
That's gonna help.
That'll help.
like they were freaked out at Char.
Yeah.
He's like a flasher. He's like, will it help if I show him this?
Because the big dragon used to be the protector of
And
this
then they
place.
say that like they don't talk about the cursed one.
Yeah.
I used to be the protector of this place, though.
They don't talk
But-
about the cursed one.
But,
They don't
but,
talk
but
about
everyone
it.
that was associated with that dragon got slaughtered.
Mm-hmm.
And most of those people that carry around the dragon crest are, guess what, relevance, which probably kill anything that gets near them.
Mm-hmm.
We get it. You have a dragon, honey.
Yeah. Oh, he's just a.
Would you like to see my dragon?
You wanna touch it?
You want the hot or the cold one?
It's like,
That's in my pants.
What?
My dragon's in my pants.
so,
I mean, mine is too, technically.
Why did I wake up?
is that where you store your amulet?
I'm hanging on my pants right there.
It's your belt buckle?
Yeah, it's my belt buckle. That's great. It's even better. When I pull him out, he's like this.
He's like, gold, silver.
Hot and cold,
So now we
baby.
gotta find him a bronze.
Yeah.
A bad condom. It is
So-
a condom.
We come to bring hope and joy, happiness.
Food.
Like, does Ashran or Maeve want to add anything to the job?
No.
I'm not in this.
And we also bring some love.
And food.
You know, there's just tiny little dinks all around the world.
All the knowledge.
I mean, there's going to be some in Barovia if I can help it.
But do you all want to?
Nope.
Remember, you all have been tasked with doing stuff too.
Yep.
After
Do
I'm
I
not in the midst
add
of that
to the
conversation.
I'm not
No,
in that
These
conversation.
people don't know anything about hope or joy. Like anything like that gets slaughtered. So, like I said, it's going to take two sides to the coin to get these.
Right.
It's going to take you all to also break the
I'm about to
ice
mess
for
up
him.
right here.
So it's like, cause they don't like what's
do y'all want-
love? What's hope?
Oh, we gotta take away
Do
their
you know
loss
what
and
music
sorrow.
is?
We're here to defeat Strahd.
They have no form of entertainment.
Shut up.
Well, you're about to get entertained.
It's like
Well, and there's also our other friends. They specialize in removing the bad things from your life.
So, like, hand on head moment here. What would happen if I was like, we're here to battle with Strahd?
do you know how many Strahd agents are through every place you go? If they
They
so,
probably
so
fire
it's
upon us.
like you could turn.
So shut up.
Did you bring
That's
this
why I asked.
thing here just so you could try to fight him? You've been on this. I want to fight him so bad
I'm gonna
I know.
fight him.
since the beginning.
Yeah,
Since he got the
I'm
dragon.
fighting him.
Well, you might fight him, but it still does. Like you don't have to defeat Strahd to
I
get out.
want to.
Hey, Vincent.
Can we sacrifice him to Strahd?
Well, maybe.
You can try.
Hey, Vincent. I'm the man of words here. Keep your mouth shut.
That's okay.
So you
Please.
two understand like all the guards at the gate you sense great like you
Sorrow?
all see in color like when people have great sorrow, great sadness, great loss, great despair, where Dink sees the color in the world, you all see like purple that emanate like clouds over stuff. So you definitely don't see that type purple coming off of Dink or Bozak or Vincent right now. Vincent has a shade of it that's very deep. So
Why?
yes.
Okay, so I'm trying to get people to touch my amulet.
So
We got things in common. We're both trying to get touched.
so but almost everyone here has a way that can help in its own way
So
this land. But it's like you got to crack the nut to get to certain
Not
other
the
things.
But what we do know is that the longer we stay out here, the higher the likelihood more things are going to come and attack.
Yeah, but you're not making it good for them. We are the outsiders trying to get in, and they are trying to keep all the bad stuff
And we
out.
just cleared all this rabble from their
I
lawn.
know, but they still don't know who we are. So
I just want to take y'all's pain and sorrow.
we have to convince them that
Touch
we
it.
are not here to kill them.
Well, you can take it without the disc. You don't have to modify it. You can actually take low levels of it.
Okay.
Just
I
remember-
thought like I had to put it in the disc though.
That's like you can take it, but if you want to modify their souls and their memory,
So if they willingly want to get rid of their sadness,
yeah,
though,
like they come to you like
If it's willing, then
If
that's
it's
where
willing,
they're touching the disc.
but that's just ground level stuff. But if you want something really, really deep, they got to touch that.
Okay, well, I'm taking everyone's sorrow and pain.
You couldn't both of y'all do it?
Yeah, like they both.
Like a
do.
mass.
And Charles just there's like he's got to
Ready?
inhale now.
Let's pull.
No,
no.
so-
Other hand, like like we're standing in.
They gotta
We
put
need
the Shar hearts
too,
together.
Little friendship circle.
Yep.
But they still have to be willing. So you need to convince them what you can do.
That's his job.
Yeah.
But
Talk, big boy. Little boy. Whatever.
We're here to purge you
but
of sin.
I still don't know.
Don't know enough about
I don't know if Dink would be willing to say, "Well, take
Yeah,
sorrow."
no.
Dink wants to replace it with hope and joy. He said what he wants, but to them, they don't know these things. Dink is going to introduce these things to this realm, but their hope they don't have any hope.
They've
Just
never
flat out.
seen hope.
They don't know what hope is. All it is they're set in their ways, because of what locks them in place, which is, in your all's opinion, is three things that lock someone in place: sorrow, sadness, and loss. They just spin around. You know, Dink makes people go forward with hope, but you all make people go forward by unshackling. Dink just makes it easier
maybe
for them to carry.
Frame it under we offer them freedom. Because that's what I said when I touched
Which
you
is like in
guys.
real life, some people
I
pick up
just
that
put
pain
the
and keep going,
freedom
and
from
you know
the
they
pain?
Just- yeah,
they
you
they
really
cut
be
it.
free.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe not.
So,
Like I
So
said,
I
I
had
pull
to
out
do
my
all
song
that
horn and I
crap
start
earlier,
playing.
so do a performance.
Who? All of us?
No, just him, because his performance might make him break down for you all.
16.
All right, so he's playing pretty good. They're really confused the fact that they actually see an instrument playing and actually letting sound out. So what is this witchcraft?
It's not witchcraft. Like I said, I bring music.
Was there any shrubbery that was around the place?
So it's there's two forests. You know, there's forests on both sides. You know, most of the path is dead through here.
Okay, I reach down into the dirt. I pull out some of the soil from my bag, intermingle it into the dirt here, and I cast plant growth and urge on both sides fruit trees to grow.
All right, what type of fruit? What color? I'm assuming since you put the dirt in, there will be color in it.
Purple.
Yes, and I'm burning my 6th level spell slot.
Ouch. Okay.
Purple.
That's
I
all
hope you're doing
I
that.
had left.
so okay.
I'm going to be making fruit.
That's
Apples
that's going to give you
and
one level of
oranges.
exhaustion if you burn all your. Like,
I still have one spell slot
you said
left.
another one? I thought you had. Okay.
This is my 6th level. I only have one.
Okay, so if you burn all your spell
was
slots,
saying
you're going to get a level of exhaustion.
Okay. No, this is my last spell I'm going to burn, and I'm going to use the 6th level spell slot to do it for plant growth.
So
So you're doing that off the path.
Now, what I'm going
On
to
the
do is like
gates.
surrounding the gates.
Oh.
That there'll be fruit trees now here.
actual. All right, yeah, and there's color. So what color is the fruit? Is what I'm asking.
He said apples.
Oranges.
Apples and oranges, red and orange.
All right, so very bright, vibrant.
Vibrant.
It's red.
Oranges will
It's
kill
like-
people.
so they've been corrupted by straw. They're
Vitamin
vampire-
C,
they're
get out of
vampire
there.
oranges.
So,
Blood oranges.
Roll
It's
for
a mimic.
combat.
so
70 oranges coming flying at you.
when you cast that and you cast a plant growth, does it actually bear fruit as it comes up?
That's
Yeah,
that's where I go back to my cantrip druidism. I can make them flower.
You can make them flower. So how long
Yeah.
until fruit actually bears?
Minutes.
It's just however long it takes you to cast it.
Minutes, and it'll last
Okay.
all year.
Okay, so that's what I wanted
Yeah.
to check. So they can actually visibly see, and
Yeah.
probably from their vantage point
So-
up there, they might even be able to pick.
So they see the colors and they go through this. They're scared.
Yeah.
You know, and you all can sense they all lost something. Both of you all Maeve can do an Arcana check to get into their mind. Ashram can do religion.
Then I reach in and pull out my pipe, and I just look at him as I light one up
So
and start blowing circles.
Do I need to
You know,
do
they
that?
might actually like some of that tobacco.
Come on, do you need anything to help?
What am I doing? Arcana?
no, Yeah, because you use magic and she uses the faith, since she's a cleric.
So-
You could maybe be able to do. You might be able to do nature to see what they to get their feelings while he's doing all that. Like he's concentrating. on getting that
24.
I give a guidance.
20, dirty 20.
Never mind.
Oh,
So,
and then she's going to look at their reaction.
And you can double down on mine if you cast plant growth.
What do you mean?
You said you only
Have
use
to
3
remember these
spells.
giant fruit trees in front of us.
Yeah, I could
And
use
you
it
have
again if
plant
you want me
growth, you can double down on plant growth and make another layer.
22.
22. Okay.
You said
So-
nature, right?
All right. So for you, you feel the starvation of these people. So they, like you nearly can feel the hunger off of them.
So I'm gonna go over and get
Well, let me tell all of them. Tell all of them.
nuts.
So,
Well, I'm not
So-
getting nuts. We didn't make those.
Should have made nuts.
Shut up.
He's got
So-
the second layer.
Ashran, he can feel that the disapproval of these magics and dark powers by the church that's in town. So, and Maeve can feel that anything that they've encountered magical in their minds or witchcraft has always been extremely, extremely bad. And it's like, and they're like, they all feel that it's caused some type of hardship if there's been magic or dark things like this. Even when it's presented as good, it has been bad. So there are memories that both Ashran and Maeve can feel that these people, anything that's good and colorful is usually snuffed out. Anything that gives a thing of relaxfulness usually comes with loss and pain afterward. So both of you feel that these bring up tons of losses from the past. So anytime that anything's good comes, there is massive loss after it. So
what is the air temperature here?
brisk.
Brisk.
Always, yeah.
It's always brisk. It's always damp. It's always brisk. I'd say 50s.
Except for around me.
Yeah,
Okay.
50s.
So, with my disguise kit, could I make an article of clothing in color?
Yeah, or you can, with your new thing, you can become as bright as you want.
I'm not talking about me. I'm asking, am I able to make an article of clothing with a disguise kit and then gift it to somebody?
I guess you have stuff inside of it, so you have all sorts of, so I don't see why you couldn't. It's probably got dyes in it. That would make sense to have dyes in a disguise kit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, so like if you need purples or greens or
Okay.
whatever.
So since it's brisk out, I'm going to start making a scarf.
Okay, so I
Of
think
a
it's
color.
like 10 minutes to
Yeah.
for the disguise. So while he's doing, so you're going to start while they're
Yeah.
talking to him. So what do our two followers of Shar wanna talk to these guys about? So you all have been able to feel things. What would you like to say to make them feel better? Your words have power. Because again, to you all, they're stuck in place. Their fear. There's something good. There's something good in front of. There's something good in front of them, and they're not willing. Like even someone playing music, they don't see the joy of music that Dink's playing. They don't see that the fruit, even though they're starving, they see this as bad. They're held back by their previous
Because the good
experiences.
things always come with loss, right?
No, they're being held back because of the stuff that's happened before. It's like they are their own wall and they are their own prison. So you all can take that. So doesn't mean that you have to convert them yet. But you can make them feel better. But to that would be a roll. That would be a modified mind roll against them.
Mine, so.
So you could dry siphon them without their permission.
So do you all wish to do something to the gate commander? To maybe make him see reason? Because there's all this wonderful things in front of him.
Did Big Purple Shiny go to sleep on her hand?
No, I want to. Trust me.
A lot
Trust
of
me.
work and then driving.
Sorry.
It's a lot of work.
Oh,
And then being up doing this last night.
Oh, sure. But you all both can cast Modify Mind.
I
Yeah.
already used mine though. I don't think I can reuse it.
Da-da-da.
That's right. You
Ta ta ta
use
ta.
she's not used her Modified Mind.
And
She
Charge
just used the disc.
has got his.
Char's got his.
Yeah.
Technically, you could use Char's.
Okay, I'm gonna rip Char's from him and use it.
I mean, you don't have to rip it. Like he will gladly give it to you.
Go ahead.
I give him
He's
food.
not a-
He gives me.
He's not a
things.
magic user, you know.
Yeah, he will get those spells, but
I just can't even see Char using Modify Mind. I swear this is
Okay,
going to be
I'll use
hilarious.
Modify Mind.
It's going to be
You hungry?
This is going to be absolutely
so
hilarious.
Char's to take my disc and he's like help people.
Okay, so I cast Modify Mind and
All right. So your save is a 17, right?
Hers is higher than that.
I don't know. I thought it was 17 earlier. I thought that's what I had to beat.
Her
Mine's only 17.
intelligence
I don't
is
think-
plus 8.
No, it's not. The spell goes on her spell save.
Okay.
I think they're both 17.
okay.
Oh, so she just had a plus something on her
That's
skill
top, yeah, I
check.
just seen it.
No, my Modify Memory's down here.
It doesn't matter. Your spell saves at the top.
Wisdom 16.
You're 16. Well, she's how she's built. That's what
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I thought it'd be the same.
no, it's like depends where you put your points now. All right, so. And what type of save is it? Wisdom?
Mm-hmm.
15.
It lost.
So,
Hey.
We own him.
so
What,
like you did with the Revelant earlier, you see in his mind, and you see him opening the gate in the past for a band of surprisingly colored people, like clothing wise. They come of all shapes and sizes and ethnicities. They have carts pretending to be a great festival. Oh, it's like coming in. They open up the gates and the festival comes in, and from the carts spring tons of Strahd's followers, slaughtering and wiping people out. It takes days for them to push them out, and at this point they've lost hundreds of people in town.
Now, can Astrid see this too? Where it's like.
No, this is
Oh, it's just me?
Just
This
Just
is
me.
just you.
Yeah,
It's just
more
your
talking.
experience.
So this is what's in your mind. So you see this pluck in his mind.
Okay.
So, and just like before, you are now in his mind, standing before him.
Okay.
So he's like, "What is this?" And he's seeing this. And he stands. He drops to his knees. This is my wife and child. It's like we're lost.
I can take the loss away of your wife and child and all the pain and memories that come with it.
So
Just
he looks up. He failed to save. So he looks up. He looks up. He says, he says, "I can move on with my life."
Yes.
He's like, I can move forward. You see an image of another lady, another lady that he goes to church with, and he sees, and he's not spoken to because his loss of his wife and child has prevented him from moving forward.
Go further.
So So he says, I can actually live and go forward. I can maybe have another child. I can actually have a life.
Yes. Yes. All that. Yes. Just let me heal you, help you.
So, like I said, this is a weak-minded commoner, so he doesn't have to do this. He goes, what? It's like, how do you have this power?
Let's not ask many questions here.
Oh, no, that's if you want to get this is how you make Shar stronger.
The lovely Shar gave me the ability to take away people's pain.
So he's just making notes. So it's like so Shar can heal me.
Yes. I'll heal Shar.
That's it exactly. So you reach out and take it from him. He drops to his knees. He says, I want to live again.
Yeah, I just pat him on the head and take all this pain.
So you pat him on the head.
Yeah,
You take all the
rub,
memories.
rub.
You take him getting with his old wife, and you take the birth of his child, but you take the death. You pull in all that. You see the slaughter, about how they were slaughtered, and how I will not tell the awful things that was happened to his child. But let's just say that that would anger you, what you saw done to them and many others. You also see Strahd having a good snack. I will leave it at that. So it's all that's gone, and it's replaced by the lovely lady in church. And you see him. He says, I will start a new family. It's like one that will know. Shar will help us even in our darkest times, and should not be afraid of the dark. So it pops out, and of course, you sort of see this. Ashton sort of sees this because, feel like when you all use the disc, you all share. And you all are out there, and at this point, the trees that you grew, and he reaches out and plucks, it looks, the apple, and looks, and he's like, it's so bright, and it sort of just holds it up into the sky. And he says, and he goes, it's bright even when it's dark out. And he sort of gets it, and he takes a bite of it. And he's not tasted anything, because it actually has taste, because it actually was imbued with actual life, unlike the stuff that's mostly grows here. And he looks over at the guards and says, open the gates. Open the gates. He says, almost like he's speaking to himself, let them move forward.
Yeah,
let us all move forward. So, do you all enter in?
Yeah.
Yes.
I want part of
Again,
that.
you all come through the gates, and you see a street with not very many side streets, and there's many houses and stuff like that. One of the first things, though, that you can definitely see, and Ashran would probably pick this up the fastest, since you're a cleric, is there is a church. Definitely the church that you saw in his mind. That is the major thing that you're close enough to. And now that you're inside of this place, I cannot think of a better place to stop.
Well, as I was going through, I was going to give them some of the fruit that I had
Okay,
gone to
so
pick.
yeah, that's fine too. But I'm
Toss
saying
it
we're not going to go deep. We're not going to go deep because
No.
I have to read all the pages of all
Okay.
this.
Well,
because I did not know where you all were going.
okay. Before we do that, have I finished that scarf?
Yeah, like through that, like the scarves through. So.
Okay. So
I mean, you're not going to get to the church, or
yeah, no. So do we see any women or children close by?
There's many people through this place. You can just roll perception and maybe see if anyone's close by that might have a soul. 'Cause for you, you'll be able to feel the souls.
That's a 9.
Like
For the feeling of life,
Mm-hmm.
perception, how about a 28?
there's a corner around the house. So Bozak comes up, and and you can let him know that there's someone around. There's someone around the corner. There's a small, skinny child just sitting with her hands on her knees.
I think I found what you're looking for, man.
What was I looking for, man?
Well, he saw you looking around.
You were
Man.
reaching out for life, for joy, as you said. And I found something that needs your joy. There's a child around the corner, shaking and shivering.
Good. You actually perceive that off of me?
Yes.
Well,
Yeah,
you're holding a scarf and you're looking around.
But you're not.
I'm a life-giving deity now. I sense life too.
Even through all that pop weed that you smoke?
I don't inhale.
Could have fooled me.
Why do people keep saying that?
I mean, you just give off the
Osmosis.
persona of a lit
It's
pop 24/7. You know, even if you're asleep. I mean.
oh no, I'm from the coast.
Oh yeah.
Hey, his head surfing.
Okay. But anyway, you said this little girl is around the corner.
Yeah.
Or you just be telling you there was a girl around the corner.
Okay.
There's a girl
Did
around
you
the
happen
corner.
to see anybody with the girl?
No, she was shivering, cold, huddled,
Yes. So his perception with you having
having a
made
scarf. You know, I
Okay,
thought you
so-
maybe wanted to make her
something, like that
warm.
was the hint.
Oh, but I mean that's not what I'm getting at though. Looking at the guard that we was talking to, I asked him if he knows the girl around the corner.
So just some gutter rat.
Rude.
Some good around. So she is.
They
a
don't
family?
have some.
It's like I don't know everyone that lives here. She comes begging every once in a while for food.
Okay. So, I'll walk over to one of the
Oh
trees
yeah,
and retrieve
Belle
an apple.
collected some fruit.
And
Yeah.
I
I'll
take
come
the
get
apple.
you too.
So she's been collecting fruit too, but you went and grabbed one yourself.
I take the apple over to the little girl and I squat down beside her.
And
And I
we're
offer her
squatting.
an apple.
And I come up behind
And I also take the scarf and I wrap it around her neck.
Okay, so she doesn't respond to the apple, but you wrap it around, so her shivering stops because she's very thin, very ratty clothes. She's probably 8 or 9, so if that.
Will
When
she
she's
take
next to me, she
food
has an
from
aura
me?
of calm.
So, well, now she stops shivering, so that's
Yes.
the first thing. So she's gathering her senses for there, because like I said, it's in the 50s.
Mhm.
It's damp, it's misty.
Will she take the food from me if I sit beside her and I eat some and then?
So
I'll hand
she's
it
not
to her
she's
so
not
that
really
she
acknowledged
knows.
anyone yet.
No.
So
Hey, Grandpa.
Well, I'm just afraid she'll.
yeah, let's terrify her with all the mud.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
afraid she's scared, so I'm just sitting beside her and I'll just continue to eat. And
So
Wait
you
and
two are
see.
trying to comfort her. So she's giving you the help. So do you want to? You don't want to scare her, and you don't want to persuade her. Let's do a performance to let her know that you're okay. And then you got the help option too.
Oh, okay.
So it says because Belle is
That's a 23.
because you're about the size of her.
Mhm.
So come through and she looks up and she thinks she sees like another child and looks over to you and sees the fruit. She doesn't know what to do with it because she's not seen anything like this before. Like you can see the puzzlement in her eyes, especially here's this bright thing. She sees her eating it.
hand on head, have they seen live animals with souls?
To them, they can't tell.
Nothing.
They can't tell the difference. You know, like if they eat something without.
Well, I mean, I was just gonna say I can do my find familiar and bring like a cuddly puppy dog
It's
or
just
something to.
Being fey like that?
it's fey. It's more magic. Remember
Oh,
what the
my
guards
family.
said.
Yeah.
Like these people are also
They're
terrified of
terrified.
magic.
I don't want to do that.
So because magic usually means something bad coming.
Yeah, usually.
So but didn't see no magic there. Just have brought a scarf that you made. What color is the scarf?
Let's see, I make it a really nice yellow.
Okay, like yellow. So
Like
you're
a sunshine.
yeah, it's like sunshine. Oh, nice.
And happiness, that's what yellow
Alright.
stands for.
So so at this point she's sort of looking at that and she sees her eating the apple.
Which is red.
So and she holds out her little bony hands
Place an apple in her hand.
and you
Yeah.
place in like the apple like she's weak enough.
So I get it back,
Thank
and
you.
I'm sure I have a knife, and I just cut it so that
With
it's
a
not
dagger,
too
cut it in
heavy.
half.
So it's like she's holding because she didn't eat it, so you take
Yeah.
it and you sort of cut
And
it
I
up.
slice it up for her
Yeah, so-
to make it
So she
easier.
opens her mouth and she doesn't have a lot of teeth.
Do you really?
I'm going to take the exhaustion. I'm going to take the exhaustion. I'm going to lay a hand on her and use my
Your last.
big point heal.
So you're going to take that. So it's,
Wait a
like, all your
minute.
spells are gone. That's going to give you that's going
Yeah.
to give you
And
exhaustion.
he's gonna,
Wait a
I
minute.
see this.
Wait a minute. I
Okay.
have
yeah, I
something that
mean,
might.
I've got heal, so I can heal.
Yeah, me too.
Well, neither of you moved to do it.
Well, I didn't
Well,
know.
He
I was
reacted-
just
he just
about-
acted to do it.
I was just about to cry that the
Yeah.
poor baby was.
Well, but he just acted on impulse. So I'll let you do it. Like
I'm gonna do healing word and put it all on her.
I mean, he jumped in before you even stopped talking. So.
So we'll do that.
so it's the thing is it's not healing spells that will help her.
No.
It's
Restoration.
Okay.
I have lesser restoration.
Lesser restoration.
I
would
can
be
use
great.
my spell slot for greater restoration.
I have greater restoration.
I have
Okay.
lesser restoration.
Lesser restoration would
But lesser
do the
restoration
job.
would do it.
I'll
Oh,
do
okay.
it. I'll do it.
So I mean,
I was gonna say I can use my greater.
look,
Like I'll tell you now, she has 5 levels of exhaustion.
five.
One
well,
one more
I'm
one
gonna-
more level, she'll die.
If she'll let me touch her,
lesser restoration's not gonna fix that. Though.
if she'll
Well, I'll
let me
do
touch her, I'm gonna pick
lesser
her
for
up
her
and
teeth.
like hold her.
Well, she's
And-
like she's your size. Like
It's okay. She has 5 levels of exhaustion. I don't, so she's not gonna fight me on it.
So Ashford
Go ahead.
sees you're seeing all this.
So I'm just gonna rock her.
Go
And-
ahead and
But so you just sort of hold her. And
Yeah.
rock her.
Belle. Go ahead and cast a greater.
Okay, will that do
That
what
gives her
needs
4.
done?
Yeah, that'll at least bring her back. So looking around, since we're all kind of, a little, touched by with healing, and especially, some of us Fey touched and everything like that. How strong do all of these people standing around us look?
Oh, it's like they're commoners. Most of them have like 2 or 3 HP at the most.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's like they're
Do-
most of them
do-
are malnourished. Most of them have levels of exhaustion.
okay,
It's like the whole town's probably.
malnourished.
So
and-
it's like you could probably assume most of them have at least 1 level of exhaustion.
So like bringing all the apples and oranges that we can in, we're
Well, that
just
keeps
gonna.
exhaustion from happening. When you're if you don't eat, you get a level of exhaustion. If you don't drink,
All
you
right,
get a level of exhaustion.
we're giving them food and
So,
trying to.
have you ever tried to give starving people food? Have you ever heard what happens with that? Like you'll get
They will
swarmed.
explode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you're
if
like
they swarm me,
I mean, you're better off letting them pick up.
Little one, do you have a place to rest?
and I'm still just rocking her.
so she takes her like the only place that you all have beginning seeing like is the church.
What is your name?
Shouldn't the church do something? So
You would
like
think.
again, she's so tired. Her lips are cracked from dehydration. She again like
So I have, we all carry water.
Mm.
So I'm gonna show her that I'm gonna drink it so that I'm not gonna die.
so she takes it and start like gulping.
But then
And
I'll
gulp, and
I'll
so
say,
keep
slow
her-
down, baby, slow down.
Can I cast plant growth again?
If you have the slots for it.
I do.
That would be great.
I can do it. I will cast it.
This whole area, I mean, me thinking in my head.
So now he cast it and I cast it too.
Are you gonna cast it here in the town center?
I'll do it on the
You're
other
right there
side.
at the other side of the gate.
I'll do the
You're
other
in, like
side.
the first.
And I'm gonna do peaches over there.
Oh my
Okay.
I need a peach for
So
the
down the corridor, that there's like an open thing to the fence. You go past the house, the alleyway that she is, and you cast the.
goodness. I mean, need to start planning this stuff inside. That way they can actually get.
But it is inside.
Well, I did plant it inside, yeah.
I'm just talking out
Man,
loud.
give me a day.
Yeah, I'm just saying that, at least on the inside, these people don't have to go outside of the gate in order to.
They have to grow their food somewhere.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the town, there's got to be a place that they grow something, or they would all
They
die.
would all be dead, yeah.
Well, instead
how
of
far
doing
away
a specific, you
is
can just do standard
the church?
plant growth
Yeah.
and
Can I
it
take her
within the
to it?
mile,
It's five. It's
all
500
the
feet.
earth.
Okay. I'm
So, like I said, she's young. Like that, those levels of exhaustion are rough. So she's sitting at. She's
but I
sitting
did
at
the
4.
greater restoration.
Yes,
That's
so
it.
she's,
And I did the
she's
lesser.
sitting at 4, and so
And
that's
So
that will help the nourishment. But
will
she's still
she
she's still sitting at 4.
So, with some proper rest, we can get her back to
Well,
normal.
the church is
Yeah.
500 feet away. So I'm gonna ask her. I guess. We don't actually need a tank, but we need somebody bigger than me to carry her because she's my size,
Sure.
right?
Char or
Right. Well, I'm gonna ask Ashrin. Well, I'm gonna ask her first. Baby, what's your name?
So, like I said, I was trying to tell you, her mouth is all cracked. It's like through. It's like it's.
So I give her another drink of
So
water.
her throat probably is burnt or whatever. So
I'm gonna say okay.
who knows this last time that she spoke?
I'm gonna say that's okay, baby. I'm Belle. This is my friend Ashrin. Why don't you get up and let Ashrin give you a piggyback ride?
So she can't. She can't
No,
even hold on to you. And her,
I
he's
think
like-
it's going to be. I'm just.
yeah, like he's
Remember, I'm.
Okay.
Dude,
Then can my
And
friend
you have to get her
Ashrin
to-
carry you?
you got to get her to 2 levels, like actually using the strength modifier of a child. It's like they're at a 1 strength until you get them to 1
What will she need? Like she'll
You'll
need
need to get her
sleep and food for the
for
exhaustion. to
4
go.
days of constant rest and care. If you don't
Okay,
do
hand
it.
on head. Are we gonna get a long rest?
I don't know.
Then I don't
It's
want
like
to burn
it's like
my
it's like
last high level on another greater restoration.
We'll see what this town
Sure,
does.
Dinklage can take her into a hut.
I can. But
still need food and water, and again, these people are very gun shy of magic. We've
Yeah.
established that. If all of a
Well,
sudden
I'm
you saw
just gonna
something,
tell her that Ashrin
things
will
going to
carry
if you
her.
would make a child
to the
disappear into a
church.
hut,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like
that's
like
gonna-
it's like Salem witch trials.
like people, I might be
Pitchforks.
kinky, but I'm not like that.
I just told her that
It's like
Ashrin
Myers.
was gonna take her to the church, and I'll go with her.
All right, so
So
again, like because you see the church, there's this big church protrude.
Mm-hmm.
So are you all going? Is everyone go to the church?
Yes.
So you're going to go? You're going to stick around? What are you and Nate going to do? Because that's where we will pick up next time. Is
What are you doing?
is the split?
Staying right where I'm at looking right.
Which
Took
makes
off to
sense
the
because
college.
like I said,
I think I'll check the rest of the town out.
Okay, so several people are going towards the church. Several of you are going to look around, and I have plenty to read on a place that I wasn't sure that we were going to go here. So
Why not? You knew
I-
where we was at.
I know, but
options,
but
though.
also know, like I skimmed over stuff, but there are like 27 locations on there.
Okay,
Yeah.
but still, you knew where we was at. You know where Ravenloft is. You know
But-
that
but
we
there's
would go
also-
from
There
point
was
A
no
to
guar- there was
We're
no
very
guarantee-
unpredictable, Scotty.
There was no guarantee that you would actually learn where Ravenloft is. If you all would have ignored
Oh,
what I
There
said
was no
and
guarantee
left.
we would have
But
got
the
out
thing-
of that
The
castle.
thing is, a week ago, I even said, "Let's go to Village Vakla."
Wow.
I even said,
But you couldn't make it.
no, but I talked about it.
Well, we
so
could've-
you
we
should have
could've
known
changed
that I
our
was
mind
going to
by then.
suggest that.
I was like, if you all change your mind more than
Yeah,
more than I
Yeah.
did. So.
Well,
So,
I mean,
all right.
You
So,
sure
so
are a
again,
douchebag.
we are now in Valak, and we will be exploring Valak. I'm assuming next week.